Over the weekend, it was reported that the country of Colombia was not accepting Donald Trump's deportation flights. As we all know, the Trump administration has already gotten very busy doing migrant raids. They are gathering up all these undocumented people, sticking them on airplanes and sending them back to other countries. And apparently these geniuses never thought to consider for a second that these countries would just tell the pilots, like, yeah, you're not going to land here. Go back. But that is apparently what is happening in Colombia, with the government saying, we're not taking this plane. Like, it's an American, like, we don't have to do this, and we're not. So in response to Colombia just saying no, actually standing up to Donald Trump and just straight up saying no, which I love so much, Trump lost it. He got on Truth Social, which is, I guess, where we're going to get presidential proclamations for the next 4 years, and announced that he was imposing what he is calling, quote, emergency tariffs on the country of Colombia to the tune of 25%. Here's what he wrote. I have directed my administration to immediately take the following urgent and decisive retaliatory measures. Emergency 25% tariffs, travel restrictions, and financial sanctions. These measures are just the beginning. We will not allow the Colombian government to violate its legal obligations with regard to the acceptance and return of the criminals they forced into the United States. They're not criminals. Their only crime would be, if they did do it this way, crossing the border illegally, which in fact is a misdemeanor. Colombia is a sovereign country. You're putting these people on American flights, American planes coming from the United States. Colombia is under no obligation to accept these planes. They have every right as a sovereign nation to do this. But I love that you did point out that these are retaliatory. Like, this is what we're going to see. Not only are you weaponizing the government against, your own citizens, the political enemies and all that, you're weaponizing it against anybody that dare tell you no. I got news for you, buddy boy. We, as a country, the United States, rely on the rest of the world more than the rest of the world relies on the United States. Colombia happens to be one of those countries as well. For many, many years, so I had to do quite a bit of homework on this one. For many years, the United States actually had a trade surplus with Colombia. We were selling more to them than they were selling to us. But all that changed in the last couple years. Now we have a trade deficit with Colombia, meaning they're buying less from us, but we're buying more from them. So those tariffs are going to impact us more than they would impact them. That's even if the tariffs worked the way that Donald Trump thought they worked. But because tariffs do not work that way, we are the ones who pay them, which the painfully stupid Donald Trump doesn't seem to understand that. These emergency tariffs that he put in place on Sunday, that's on us. I mean, technically, obviously, it's on the company that brings the goods in, but they pass the price on to us. Like, we will ultimately pay it. You're going to pay it. Colombia's not going to pay it, and Colombia's not going to suffer from it either. So our two options are either we have to pay the higher prices or we stop getting goods from Colombia. So that doesn't seem very smart now, does it? Either way, we lose. And Trump still doesn't get what he wants. Like, this man is too dumb. He is too dumb to be the president of the United States. We're 1 week in, and I'm sure everybody is out there already tired of the constant outrage we have to have due to this man's stupidity. He signed an executive order last week that was so bad on the science of it that he legally proclaimed everybody in the United States as a woman. I don't know if you've seen that. I did a segment on it over at my other channel, Fair and Balanced, but yeah, he signed an executive order, this nincompoop, that declared basically everybody's a woman because he got the science wrong. He's had other orders already overturned by courts because he's so dumb. And here he is like, I'm putting 25% tariffs on Colombia in an emergency declaration. Cool. We pay that, dipshit. So it's been a week, and we've got, well, several hundred more weeks to go before his term is over. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.